Welcome to another gaming news update. We have to start things off by talking about the Xbox Game Showcase. Yes, this image right here from Microsoft, we have to acknowledge this because the reason why I say this is because, well, a lot of us are looking at this image with open eyes, with the mindset that this could very well be could be a very important reveal right here for Xbox. And you'll see what I mean because every Call of Duty person's talking about this, and you'll understand why. So essentially, the main things to take note of is that they finally confirmed Xbox Game Showcase will be happening June 9th, 10 a.m. Pacific for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, the usual suspects to watch, to basically watch Xbox's Game Showcase on June 9th. We know that's happening. But just like last year, they're doing a special direct. But what you'll notice is that the name is crossed off. They've crossed off the name of what they're going to be doing a showcase for. So you're looking at this and you're thinking, wait a minute, why is the name crossed off? A lot of Call of Duty eagle eyes have been looking at this, and they pretty much figured out that this reveal we're going to see on June 9th, following the Xbox Game Showcase, might very well be this year's Call of Duty, which is now speculated to be called Call of Duty Black Ops 6. How about that for a potential Call of Duty name? Well, it looks like Black Ops 6 could very well be the name of this year's Call of Duty, considering the fact that obviously there's a lot of stuff going on a lot of data mine stuff coming out of Warzone that seems to be hinted towards Black Ops 6 being the name of this year's Call of Duty that we are going to see get some level of a reveal on June 9th, potentially gameplay reveal could take place at this event, and considering the bottom layer has what appears to be kind of makes the shape of the Activision logo, I think it's safe to say that this is probably related to Call of Duty we're looking at that's going to be revealed following the Xbox Game Showcase Sunday, 9th of June. Cannot wait to see what they're doing with this Black Ops title. I'm a massive fan of the Black Ops series. Love Black Ops 3 Zombies, so I'm hoping the zombies they're doing with this Black Ops game is going to be back to what we love about Black Ops 3, but even further, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we're going to see that level of zombies content this year, hopefully. We'll see what happens, but especially given Treyarch are putting more efforts to multiplayer and zombies, I have no doubt to believe that's what we're going to see. But yeah, so that's going to be the showcase we'll see on the 9th of June, where they're going to be showcasing games from Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios, as well as third-party partners on June 9th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. here in the UK. You'll be able to see all of that. And they're also doing a competition for those of you who want to go to Xbox Fan Fest in LA to watch this showcase on this. They're doing a giveaway right now that you can take part in. There'll be links in the description if you want to take part in the giveaway to potentially go to the viewing premiere in LA, in Los Angeles, to watch the showcase in LA if you want to. And they're also doing an official Xbox podcast that week, as well as coverage on Xbox Wire, following all the announcements from the Xbox Game Showcase. So that will be all happening on the Xbox Wire during that week. So be sure to look out for it. So yeah, so that is possibly what we might see after the Xbox Showcase, a potential gameplay reveal of Black Ops 6. Hopefully is what we're going to see. Now, as well as that, in regards to Xbox, there's also some rumors that Lords of the Fallen could be coming to Xbox Game Pass, because a lot of insiders, a lot of leakers are claiming that there seem to be seeing some mentions about Lords of the Fallen being on sale this past month, which could suggest that the publisher is trying to cash in before a potential Game Pass launch. Which, if that is true, that Xbox are planning to bring this to Game Pass, then this would be huge, because it means more people will get to play it. And especially given that they've just released the final major release, which is Master of Fate, I think it's safe to say that a Lord of Fallen's on Game Pass would be ideal for Xbox. So hopefully this is a hint that we might be seeing Lords of the Fallen come to Xbox Game Pass really, really soon. As well as that, we've also had, there's also been articles about Terminator Survival, which is a new Terminator game that's coming, which is apparently going to be offline, first person, running on Unreal Engine 5, and it's going to be story rich. That's what we know so far about Terminator Survivor that's going to be coming. There's going to be a multiplayer co-op mode as well. So you can expect all of that in the game, which apparently it's due to have early access on the 24th of October this year. So we'll see how it all goes for Terminator. On top of that, we've also found out as of today that it looks like Resident Evil 9 could be getting ready to finally announce its remake for a potential January 2025 release, because there's already been a lot of rumbles that an announcement for Resident Evil 9 is coming. Obviously, in fact, obviously a leaker on Twitter has basically mentioned about the fact that the possible delay, I've heard rumbles that could be pushed aside. Resident Evil 9 should be revealed pretty soon, releasing next year. If what I've heard previously holds true, should be January. It would have had 7 years in development. So yeah, so we could very well be getting an announcement for Resident Evil 9 very soon for a potential January 2025 release. And considering the Xbox Showcase is planned for this month, I think it's safe to say there's more possibilities. Resident Evil 9 will probably be getting an announcement very, very soon. So fingers crossed, we'll be hearing more about Resident Evil 9 soon officially. Now, as well as that, a lot of PC players who play Helldivers were a bit blindsided after all of a sudden there was a requirement that came out where they're asking them to sign in with their PlayStation Network account. Yeah, this is basically due to a technical issue at launch of Helldivers 2. We were allowing linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to be temporarily optional. So now that period has expired. So now they're encouraging players to log into their PlayStation Network accounts on PC if they want to continue playing Helldivers 2. So if you have a PlayStation Network account and you're playing the game on PC, then be sure to log in every time you play Helldivers 2 because obviously it's because it's policy reasons. Obviously, that's why they're doing it. Then on top of that, we also found out that many more Xbox ports are coming to PS5. There's been a lot of speculation that Halo and Forza being the next set of Xbox games that could be coming, along with rumbles of Gears of War could be coming as well. So these are just 3 of the Xbox titles that are being rumored to be the next in line to join the PlayStation 5 family potentially, which is going to be, and also we've also heard that all future first-party franchises could eventually make their way to PS5. So we'll have to see how it all goes from Microsoft, but they haven't announced anything yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's if we get word soon as to what games in particular are coming to the PlayStation. Now, as well as that, we also found out that Elden Ring Shadow of the Elden Tree will be the first and last DLC release for the game. So they've got no plans to add more content to Elden Ring after this DLC. So keep that in mind if you're hoping for more DLC. This is the only DLC you're going to get for Elden Ring. Also, there's been more talks that apparently Sony and Apollo have been reportedly making $26 billion offer for the Power Mountain bid. And if they accept, then this would basically, what this basically does is opens up Power Mountain stockpile IPs for future collaborations. So we'll see what happens. Will they accept? I suppose we'll find out soon what Paramount's decision will be regarding this bid, but we don't know yet because they haven't responded. Now, on top of that, PlayStation have also announced a new way for you to basically join friends on your multiplayer sessions. Essentially, in the coming months, they're going to be rolling out an update which will give you the ability to generate shareable links on PlayStation console, PS5 console, and PlayStation app, which you can send to other PS5 players through messaging, social media, And there will also be an opportunity for those who haven't gotten your friends to also be able to join you on online sessions as well, which will be interesting. And there's also going to be a QR code that's going to be available to be shared on screen, especially for those who have it. If you want a QR code to scan, you'll be able to use that to be able to get yourself into sessions. And then on top of that, there's also going to be a new widget on Discord where they're going to basically show you how many players are available in the session, and basically PlayStation players will soon be able to join sessions through Discord, which would be really, really cool to see that happen. And then at some point, they're going to be doing the same for PlayStation profiles, so you'll be able to share your PlayStation profile to your friends, so that your friends can send friends requests to you. That way, instead of just trying to find you on the PlayStation app, you'll be able to send them a link to your profile so they know that's you. So that'll be a thing that you're going to see in the coming months as well. So they're just making it easier for you to invite your friends and for your friends to add you on PlayStation going forward. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see the images for yourself. But yes, these are all going to be available through PlayStation soon, as well as the Discord widget that they're going to be adding for PlayStation sessions going forward. This will be something that they're working on, but hopefully will be live soon. Then on top of that, we already know the free games for PlayStation Plus in May, and that includes EA Sports FC 2024, which, by the way, is going to be available until the 17th of June, following its release on my birthday, which, by the way, all these are going to be rolling out on my birthday, the 7th of May. Ghost Runner 2 is also going to be available. Tonic is going to be available. And also, if you're a Destiny player trying to catch up with the Lightfall stuff, well, Lightfall is going to be available for all PlayStation players on PlayStation Plus. If you want to play the Lightfall campaign and get access to Strand, then you will be able to play the entirety of Lightfall campaign and be able to play Root of Nightmares through this expansion. Yes, you'll have access to all of that, including the Dark Power Strand and the elements, all available as part of this free offer on PlayStation that's going to be made available that day. And by the way, they do say that obviously you're going to need Destiny 2 in order to play Lightfall, if you want to play the Lightfall content through PlayStation Plus starting next week. So if you have Destiny 2, you can use your PlayStation Plus to be able to have access to Lightfall starting on Tuesday, my birthday, 7th of May. So that is what's coming up with the PlayStation Plus stuff, of how they're going to make things easier pretty much for you to use that going forward, which is nice. Now, on top of that, we did get some more details about the free-to-play Skater game, where they're going to be going big on customizations, licensed brands, and more. I'll leave a link in the description which has a video where they're doing a discussion about all the features they're going to be featuring in the new free-to-play Skater game, which they're giving us a sort of an update as what to expect when the game comes out. As well as that, Ubisoft have also announced the official release date for XDefiant. XDefiant will be dropping in full on the 21st of May. So yes, 21st of May, 2024, XDefiant will be free to all players on PlayStation, Xbox, and of course the launch version is going to contain 5 playable factions, including Dead Sect from Watchdog, 14 maps, 5 game modes, 24 maps, and the whole year one map has been revealed that promises new modes, maps, weapons across multiple seasons. There'll be season passes as well, so that's all going to be available. And they also, so you can expect all of that from the 21st of May when the game launches to PS5, Series X and S, and of course on PC, who want to play XDefiant. So then, of course, THQ have announced a showcase for the 2nd of August, which is obviously their showcase for the summer. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to get ready for that. Fortnite are also launching their Star Wars update today for Battle Royale, and they're going to be releasing more stuff during the weekend to celebrate the May 4th this Sunday. which is going to be the Star Wars celebration in Fortnite. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see all the stuff that is coming for all the Star Wars content coming to Fortnite this weekend. Also, there's going to be a delay in shipments for the Deluxe Edition for Baldur's Gate 3, as other regions are going to be shipping this week for those physical items of Baldur's Gate 3. Final Fantasy 16's New Game Plus glitch will be fixed next week as well. Also, Helldivers is getting a new premium war bond on the 9th of May next week, where they're having some new weapons and armor for you to look at if you want to get your hands on all that on Helldivers 2. Ghost of Tsushima has fixed the freezing bug, so you can now get ready for crossplay when the PC players join Ghost of Tsushima on the 16th of May. So that's in 2 weeks when PC players can play Ghost of Tsushima. We also found out that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be leaving PlayStation Plus Extra from the 21st of May, probably to get ready for the remake that's happening, or has been rumored that we're going to be getting a remake for Horizon Zero Dawn for PS5. So we'll see how that goes. Also, we found out that the Diablo 4 Season 4 is going to rework the loot as part of Loot Reborn, which is the name of Season 4, going out on the 14th of May for Diablo 4. That's when the new season will roll out for Diablo 4 if you want to check out the new content. 14th of May with all the changes to the loot system. And then we also found out that the Essentials of Fallout, which is the American Natives, is going to remain in the US. So the series of Fallout will remain in the US going forward, which is no question about that. Also, we found out that Square Enix is going to be losing a record $140 in content disposal, which is not looking good for Square Enix, as you can probably tell. And then we also had some details about a Returnal art book and graphic novel that's coming out on the 22nd of October, where they're celebrating 3 years since the release of Returnal, which is really nice to hear. Then we also had a bit of a, I guess you could say, a bit of a tease that or a rumor that Kingdom Hearts 4 is due out next year. So we might be getting a reveal for Kingdom Hearts 4 this year. So we'll have to keep our fingers crossed on that one. Then we also had news that the Fallout TV series has marked 65 million viewers, becoming the second most watched Amazon Prime show ever in the streaming platforms history, which is really insane. And then, of course, they go on to talk more about the Sea of Thieves Season 12 that's come out along with the launch of PS5 version. So I'll leave a link in the description if you want to learn more about Sea of Thieves Season 12. Really, apart from that, that's pretty much all the stuff in terms of the PlayStation side of things. But then in terms of Xbox, well, we had the release date for Hypercharge Unboxed, which is going to be releasing on the 31st of May. This is a game, a sort of a toy soldier shooter inspired by Toy Story and Small Soldiers. It's basically action figures in a shooter, and you can play it in first or third person. You can play, obviously there's going to be a PvP mode, story campaign mode. You're going to be able to have local split screen, and you get 10% off for pre-ordering on Xbox. So you have all those options if you fancy checking out Hypercharge Unboxed as it rolls out on the 31st of May on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. This is when you're going to be able to play on Xbox Hypercharge Unboxed, which is really cool. So that's another game to look forward to, of course. And then on top of that, we found out that Microsoft have revoked access to the amazing James Bond movie deal on Xbox, which means that they're going to be refunding a lot of people for getting the James Bond collection. So expect some refunds to be coming out from Microsoft regarding that deal. And then on top of that, we also have a few Star Wars games have been reduced by roughly 90 to 95%. So there's a discount for Star Wars games this week. We also had obviously free-to-play days for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is also on Game Pass through EA Play. There's also going to be an update for Xbox, which is going to make it easier to switch between Wi-Fi networks, which I think is going to be really good for people who are going to be on the road during the summer. And then we have Xbox Cloud Gaming that's added the ability to save files now, which is really nice. And also we had some hints from Skater 4 devs that there's going to be an Xbox playtest potentially in the near future. So yeah, so there's going to be some console playtesting coming soon. So if you want to be a part of that, then obviously they're encouraging you to sign up. So then they'll send you an inbox to invite you to future playtests in the coming months. So that when they test out the game, of course. So yes, if you fancy trying this out, then be sure to sign up to the Skater Insider, and who knows, maybe you might be the lucky people to try out the game. As well as that, we've also had a big Starfield update, which came with 60 FPS performance, as well as 30, 40, and uncapped performance. They also added some other features, including a detailed surf map, new ways to customize, new improvements for ship decorations. They've also added the whole respect your traits for New Game Plus, and a ton of quality of life improvements. They're all a part of the Starfield May update that's just gone live. And they also gave us a little sneak peek for the first land vehicle that's going to potentially be coming to Starfield in the near future. So that'll be pretty interesting. And then on top of that, we've also had some hints towards a new data board feature that allows us to improve our backgrounds going forward, which is going to be really, really nice. And then also a Microsoft survey seems to be prompting the interest for handheld gaming. So perhaps there could be some hints there that Xbox are further planning a portable Xbox console in the near future, which would be really, really nice. But yeah, apart from that, really, that is pretty much all the announcements pretty much for today. Pretty straightforward. And also not Star Wars, but Starfield, Shattered PC, Shattered Space Expansion is going to be launching on Xbox this fall with a larger update coming, relatively soon. So that is basically all the stuff you can expect to. And also, they do say we also had some rumored release dates, by the way, for. So we might be having some rumored target release dates. So we apparently Avowed could be targeted a November release. Indiana Jones is targeted a December release. The new version of Microsoft Flight Simulator apparently might be targeting a November release. And then obviously then we know that Starfield Shattered Expansion targeted September. This year's COD aiming for late October. So that just gives you a bit of a taste of what they're planning in terms of releases for some of their big releases for this year. But obviously the new Gears of War game will not be one of those releases this year. So we could obviously expect Gears, the new Gears 6 to be released probably within the next year or so. So, obviously they're going to save that for a future year release, of course. So that is pretty much what's said, really. That's pretty much all the details that you need to know in terms of some of the content that's going on on Xbox and what's happening on PlayStation. So let me know in the comment section what you make of all the news that we've just covered, and I'll definitely let you guys know when PlayStation announces a showcase, so you know when to tune in if you want to see what PlayStation are up to in 2024. So I'll see you then.